So the big mystery of the Phoenix real estate market right now is why the number of new listings in the market is so low. You can see here that it's unusually low. This is going back to 2021. And of course, the population in Metro Phoenix is a lot more than it was back then. But nevertheless, even with all those years, this is the lowest number of new listings hitting the market in these last week or two. Well, although this last week was always revised up, but nevertheless, this is extremely low. So if you want to go back up here to hit the interactive charts, then you can scroll down, you can see the data. This is the number for sale here is skyrocketed through here. One, because the number of his listings hitting the market was high and the sales were low. But now, if you can zoom in on it more, that the sales are the number of homes hitting the number of new listings is particularly low. You can zoom in on it down here. The number of new listings was particularly high for a while, and then it was particularly low. And that's why, despite sales being so low, we're not getting a huge skyrocket in the number of homes for sale anymore. In fact, here's looking at it this year compared to last year. It's skyrocketed for a while, and now it's been leveling off for quite a while. Even though sales are really still not doing well. And here's the new listings. Like I said, these last week or two get revised up a bit, but nevertheless, that's quite a trend. But why? So that's my question. Why? It's super lucky that there's not more hitting the market because if you look at 2005, this did not happen in 2005. They just kept going up. But why? What's going on there? I don't know. Is it because all the baby boomers are older, they're not going to sell just because there's a lot more older people than there were back then? I don't know. That's maybe a little bit of it. What's going on here? Is it because the stock market is falling and people just want to hold on to their investment real estate? Ah, and part of it is that in 2005 there was a lot of people that the strategy was you buy the house, you hold it for a few months and sell it. You don't even rent it out. You just held it and then sold it. So all those people when they saw the market in the summer kind of peaking, they all jumped in to sell in the fall. So I don't see that. It seems like more of the play this time is to buy the house and rent it out. So now it's rented. So that's part of it anyway. But still don't have a great line on why we're getting so few in the market when to me it looks like we're at the peak. Okay, the next item. This one here is this symmetrical, the price changes. I was surprised at how symmetrical it was. Prices went up for 3 months, then fell for 3 months, and they're exactly where they were 6 months ago. This is looking at single family detached, no, single family and non-distressed sales in Metro Phoenix MLS. Oh yeah, there's a couple of guys that I really respect, Tom Ruff and uh, and Mike Orr, that they're thinking that for September it's going to go down. One had an estimate of 1.1%, the other was 1.5% between August here and September. So it's only 1%, but that was only 1 month. Uh, okay, let's go look at some other things from Twitter. This is a great article. This is from Tom Ruff. Goes into in depth. So scroll down when you click through to it. Scroll down to the bottom, and that's where you see his comments. Excellent. Here's another guy. He's super famous, general economist for the area, Elliot Pollock, and they pull out a quote that is really negative, but nevertheless he's pretty good. Although most of the article isn't about him. Most of them are about these Hauser types that are really um, different aspect. Maybe have a different view of the market than he does. And also this is oh my gosh, inflation was highest in Phoenix than any other metro in the United States. Great, we're number one. And shelter costs are up 19%. That was also the highest. Shelter cost is like the cost of owning, well, it's rent plus what it would cost you to rent the house you currently live in. And this is another thing basically related to what I talked about before was the huge difference between 2005 and 22 in the number of single family homes that are listed for sale. Still, hey, leave comments. I want to figure out a new take on that. And vacation rentals, I think there's going to be a general movement over a long period of time to restrict them. So if you are investing in vacation rentals, keep that in mind. They may not always be available, particularly if you're in Scottsdale or Metro Phoenix. And finally, here's one from Phoenix apartment market is cooling off for that's a pretty cool article. Take care, everybody. We certainly are living in interesting real estate times.